Mr. Washington.
Mr. Booth. Is Miss Lister in? She's asked to see me.
Three of my better tenants all separately mentioned your name today when I was collecting my rents.
Ah.
Of course, it's delicate. Mr. Briggs is still with us.
Oh, discretion's my middle name. Actually, it's George, my middle name. Not that you need to know that.
Where do you live?
Crow Nest, ma'am. The Walker's estate. I look after it for Miss Walker and her sister, Mrs. Sutherland, she's in Scotland.
Yes, Miss Walker, I know.
I have a house in the grounds with my wife and 6 daughters.
6? Good Lord. Well done.
Yes. Yes, they're a handful. They're a delight. Bless him.
You see, I don't intend to be here very long. I might go to Paris or Copenhagen. Or Moscow or Virginia. Nothing's decided yet.
America?
2 of my ancestors went there last century to import wood. Not very successfully, they both died. And my father fought there in the war.
Really?
He was at Lexington and Concord. He was in Boston during the Tea Party. But yes, I don't intend to stay here very long. And I need someone competent who'll write to me regularly wherever I am and keep me informed. Well informed. Someone with an eye for detail, someone who is capable enough and confident enough to make considered, balanced decisions, should the need arise in my absence.
So, just to be clear, Mum, you own it. Shibden's your estate, not your father's.
My uncle left it to me.
You understand I'm only asking so I know who I would be answerable.
Me. First and last. My father has no head for business. It would be a burden to him. My uncle knew that when he drew up his will.
Well, Mum, yes, as I say, I'd be very interested indeed.
Good. What do you know about coal?
Well, I know you've a lot of it. Since the Listerwick pit closed 40 years since, you've not been exploiting it.
Briggs said there's a number of people interested in leasing the beds. He mentioned the Rawson brothers.
Oh. I'll not lease it to the Rawsons.
Why?
Oh, I'd not lease it to anyone. I'd mind it myself.
Really? Would you? You mean sink your own pit?
Huh? Or reopen Listerwick.
And would you know how?
No, but I'd soon find out. I know people who do.
Why not the Rawsons?
I assume you know them socially, ma'am.
Don't worry about that.
Well, it's a cutthroat business, Cole. People can make a lot of money, and as far as I understand it, they don't always play by the rules. They're not pleasant people to do business with. Jeremiah, the younger one, he's manageable, but Christopher, he thinks he's above the law. And often that's the way it is when you're a banker and a magistrate and you run the town, but the Rawsons, Law Hill Pit, must give straight onto the Shibden coal bits up at Connery Wood. It wouldn't surprise me for a second if they were stealing it off you already. I might be wrong, but coal trespass is very hard to prove. And you see, ma'am, if you had your own people under the ground, you'd be in a much better position to keep an eye on it all, and you would certainly make more money.